I'm going to get started. I'm going to just get started because I want to. This is just a brief, quick training for how to find your ideal client. And I'm going to give you some insight on strategies, if you will, on how to research your ideal client, how to find them. And afterwards, you can message me, if you will, with questions or what have you. I can't figure out how to hear you. Let me see, exit full screen. I can't figure out how to hear you, so I'm not going to worry about it right now because I want to really get this out there and I don't want to keep you for a long time. I sent out the invitation to several people, especially my clients, and I did not, of quite a few cannot attend. So this is being recorded, so I'm going to send it out as poorly as it is starting out. It is being recorded. So, but the information is really what this is all about. All of the other stuff is beside the point. The information is what this is really all about. And I want to first get, let me see. Okay, Cynthia, I think on your end, there is a way for you to unmute because you're not muted here. So it's got to be coming from your end. So click your image and see if there's something that says unmute.
It says mute. Let me see what these three little dots mean.
Is there anything that says unmute? Because I believe that's on your end because I have you unmuted. So I don't know why
I'm gonna try.
I can't hear you. Let's see. One participant, mute multiple, nope. No, I can't see why. So I think it's there. I do believe it might be there. And the caller, whoever is 203-589, I believe that is. See if there is a way that we can even hear you because I can't hear you either. So I don't, I got to figure this out. I'll figure it out. I will figure it out somewhere. I'll have to figure it out. But I want to pull up a document because I want that also. If you are a paid client with me, then you have a document that is entitled Client Hangout. It's where clients, I sent you a document about where your clients actually hang out at, where you can find them. Okay, I do have it. I'll pull it up. I'll talk to that in a moment. But I want you to have a pen, pencil, paper to take notes because this is going to, I'm going to give you a lot of information. I'm going to share a lot with you about how you can find your ideal clients. Well, not find them, but where they are, and then get information so that your language can match the language that they speak. That's very important in my coaching program, that your language matches the language that your ideal client speaks. And so you really got to figure out how to get in their head. And these are ways that you can get into the head of your ideal client, no matter what industry you're in, no matter what niche market you have, whether it is fitness, consulting, coaching, mentoring, construction, medical, whatever it is you need to get into in order to market. You need to get into the head of your ideal client. And the way that you're going to do that, one of the ways that I can tell you is research on social media. When you go into, if you have a business account, then you have an ads account. You have a way that you can place ads on social media. So if you go to, and I'm going to go there, I'm going to actually open up a screen to go to my social media business management page. If you have Business Manager, and if you don't, then Google that. Facebook Business Manager. Google that because that's what your business page should be under. That's where whatever you have established as a business page needs to be on Business Manager. Business Manager is going to give you features and things like that that you won't get on your regular personal Facebook page. So you want a Business Manager account. And if you have a Business Manager account, when you go to your page, then at the top right-hand corner, you're going to see a drop-down arrow, and you will see Manage Ads. That's where you can find research also about your ideal client. I don't want to do a tutorial, if you will, for Facebook right now. I don't want to do that. But that's where you can find information about your ideal client. You can find out what pages they like. You can also just look this up yourself on Facebook. If you are a coach, if you go to the search where you would put my name, if you were going to look for my name, if you would go to the search and put in, let me try coaching groups. If you would put in coaching groups, groups will come up. I just put in coaching groups, and Christian Life Coaching Group comes up. Coaches helping coaches come up. The Coach Jungle, coaches change makers step into the spotlight. And you want to pick a group that has thousands of members. You don't want to pick, like the first one, Christian Life Coaching Group. It has 1,400 members. That's not a good group to be in because it's limited. Try to pick a group that has anywhere from 10,000 members and above, and just go into the group, join them, click in, see what some of their struggles are, see what they're posting about, look at some of their pages, start to follow some of them, especially those that have a large following. Start to make comments on the pages and things so that you can get your name out there as a coach. And I'm only using coaching as an example, but whatever your niche is, whatever your industry is, that's what you want to join groups. I would say at least three larger groups so you can get a broad audience of information, basically, so that you can become more in tune with what's going on in your market. And you can also see some of the things that they are doing as far as promotions. You can see some of their ads, not that you want to copy them, but you can see what's working. That kind of thing is a way to find out what's going on in your industry. It's very important that you know what's going on in your industry, in your niche market. This light is bright in front of me, very bright. Your niche market, you want to find that information. You want to keep your hand, I call it keeping your thumb on the pulse of what's happening in your industry. Another thing that you want to do in order to find your ideal client and get acclimated to what they're doing, what they're saying, is you want to look for forums. Forums. If you are a coach, you want to go to Google or whatever you like to use. I like Google as the best search engine that there is. And I would put in coaching forums. And all kinds of forums are going to come up. Here's one that comes up: discussion forum, the coaching and mentor network discussing forum. Some of them want you to log in. They're free, so you don't have to worry about joining them and logging into them. International coaching and leadership is one of things that comes up under forums. Forum is a place where people will start to talk and dialogue about some of the things that they are facing in the industry. They'll ask questions, and you'll get insight around what they're asking and then the answers that are given. And usually there are large forums. There's one that I like. Let me see if I can get to it, that I visit. I visit all kinds of forums often. And I like them. I really like them. I get a lot of information from them. Just play around with it, because I don't want to be on too long. I don't want to keep you too long and dialogue too long. But forums, and also associations, coaching associations, mentor associations, fitness associations, jewelry. There are associations for everything, and forums for everything under the sun, that you can find information from what people are asking, what people are talking about, what are the major things. And you can also find, when you look at the forums and you get questions and things, you can find titles for some blogs. You can find titles for some articles that you will write. You can find titles for some statuses. Yep. When you do a status on Facebook and you title it, you can find titles that are issues that your industry is troubled with, that will draw people to pay attention to what you're posting. You can find good titles on forums and associations, and also just doing research about your client, your industry, and your ideal client. If your business is mental health forum, mental health associations. And then you can even just Google questions that mental health patients ask, and then get ideas about what you can post about and what you can give insight about. You want to keep your name in your industry as a resource, as a go-to person. You want to make sure that's who you are. Another place that you will find information about clients and what people are saying, and because that's where you want to be. That's where you want to be. And this is going to surprise you. I know it is, because it surprised many of my clients when I share them with when I learn stuff and I share it. That's going to be Amazon Kindle. If you have a Kindle, and it's easy to get, it's free to get Kindle on your phone, on your iPad, on your laptop. In Kindle, if you go into Kindle and you put in, let's say you go to Amazon, I'm going there now, so bear with me. You go to Amazon Kindle and you put in, let's just say business startups, business books. Let's go to business books. And when you go to business books, you see, and I really would love, if you can, for you to go there. If you go to business books, I am looking at a book that says What It Takes, Lessons in Pursuit of Excellence by Stephen A. Schwartzman. When I look at that, it says that he has 200, and sorry about that interruption, he has 274 reviews. When I click under that 274, and reviews are where you see the stars, he has 274. Now, if you go in there, you can look at the reviews. You can see what people are saying about that particular book. And you'll always find people that like it, people that don't like it. So if you haven't read the book, don't make a decision about the book based on what people are saying, because you're going to find just as many people that like it as people that don't like it. But you just want to research what they are saying in the reviews. And when you look at them, you're going to get ideas for what your market is looking for and what they can't find help on. Which is going to give you an idea of a paper to write, or a blog post, or status information, that kind of thing. What the first one says, compelling read on how to achieve. That's the first review. And it says, great lessons here about how to achieve at work and in life. That can be a status. Are you struggling with making sure you are making achievements at work and in your personal life? That's a status. Recommended for those in school, those starting a career, those looking to make impact in any walk of life. That's another status to me. Are you looking to make impact in your walk of life? Do you understand what I'm saying? So you read the reviews and you get ideas of things that you can talk about, and you'll start to see some things that people are commonly saying, which will be the most important things for you to pay attention to. Like if people are constantly saying, I want to make impact, I want to make impact. I find that I'm not being impacting. I'd like to impact my world. I'd like to impact my family. You want to start doing something about impact and having impact and how to build your impact in your particular business, in your industry. And you're going to find a lot of information like that there. Now, if you have Amazon Kindle and you have already purchased like some business books and things like that, when you go into Kindle and you look at, I don't have my phone here close to me. When you go into Kindle and you click on your book, when you click on your library content, you're going to find something that says reviews also there. Let me grab my phone. Wait a minute, because I want to say it specifically. I don't even know where my phone is at this point. Let me grab it. I'll be right back. Okay, where is my phone? All right, here we go. And please excuse me because I am struggling with a cold. I am. It's been a couple of days. As a matter of fact, my husband has banned me to the house at this point. You are not to leave the house today because I keep going out and trying to do stuff. You know me. I keep trying to do something, but I cannot leave the house. I've been told, do not leave the house today. Take your cold medicine all day. Stay in bed. Stay rested. Don't leave the house. So that's what I'm doing today. But this was already planned in advance. So we had to do this. But when you go to Amazon and you go to the app and you open it up and you open up one of your books that you have purchased there, one of your business books, and hopefully you are an avid reader because you have to be in this industry, and you click those lines that give you all the information about the book, you're going to see cover, beginning, page, location, sync, read and listen, and then you're also going to see popular highlights. That is going to show you what other people who have read the book, that's going to show you what they highlighted in the book. So that's going to show you what's important to them and what stood out to them and things they wanted to go back and either look at more. That's going to give you ideas as well for your business marketing. So pay attention to that as well as you are looking for places and ways to find your ideal client, what they're thinking and their language. You also want to, I have another one that I want to give you. Once you find where your ideal client is hanging out in forums and different things like that, and let me give you an idea for you who are my coaching clients. Again, you have the Ideal Client Hangout resource guide that I sent to you. If you don't have it, inbox me and I will resend it to you, because that was sent to you so that you could know where your ideal clients are hanging out at. For instance, if you want to reach CEOs and executives, you want to reach their attributes, what they have in mind. They are business leaders who want to be or to have a conscientious business, leaders who want to be socially responsible. They're people who want the best for their companies, for their businesses. You're going to find where they hang out at entrepreneur organizations. There's a CEO space. There are also, you're going to find them at young presidents organizations, business roundtables. And when you find them, you want to find the top people, and then what you want to do is go to their social pages and start following them. If they are followers of certain groups, get in the groups. There is a business group on LinkedIn, or business groups on LinkedIn. You want to join them, like Forbes, and you want to start following pages like that and sharing their stuff. If you are a woman business owner, and you know, boss babes and all that, which I do not care for boss babes and all that, because a boss indicates that you have a company or something that you are boss over. I am for leadership skills and entrepreneur diva or whatever, stuff like that. But if you are a woman and you are a business owner and you want to what do you call it? You want to connect with other women business owners. Some of the places that you can find them are Chamber of Commerce Women's Group or Women's Chamber of Commerce. When you look at, say, the college that you went to, graduate schools, you're going to find them there. Breast cancer walk events, National Association of Women Business Owners, Professional Women's Roundtable, Ladies Who Launch is another place. There's another thing that you, and all these are things that you can Google. For You Network, Women's Small Business Expo. The host is Linda Hollander. You can even just look up Linda Hollander, HOLLANDAR, on social media. Start following her, look her up. Then there's also American Business Women's Associations. There's a ton of them. Company of Women, Professional Organizers, BusyMoms.org, BIZY moms.org. These are all places that business women hang out, and they're on your list of client hangouts. That's where you will find information about your ideal client, and you have access to that. As one of my coaching clients, I've given you that. So you have a number of places where you should be researching and looking up who you can connect with to build your business, to build what you do. Consulting, let's say consulting, consulting associations, women consultants, executive women consultants, all of those things you Google and find information from your industry, your niche market, whatever that is. Those are a few ways that you can find information, just some insight about finding information so that you are researching, because your ideal client wants to know that you identify with them. They want to know that you understand them. They want to know that you know the industry. So you want to be a part of, and you want to be signing up for, I love Nielsen's.com. It's a technology, it's Nielsen, I believe, Nielsen.com. I get emails from them, and they give a lot of research information on different things. What's the new phone coming out? How does it work? What's the new app coming? You know, just different things like that. A lot of information, though. It's marketing. information. You want to subscribe to some of the platforms that will give you the information that you need so that you can know your industry, know your client, know what's going on in your particular industry. If you are a coach, you need to know what are the trends in the coaching industry, what are the trends in the industry of mentors, what are the trends in the fitness industry, what's coming out new, what are the trends in the consulting industry, what's coming out new, what are the trends in the makeup industry, what are the trends in fashion industry, what are the trends, you know, in whatever your industry is, what are the trends in the dental industry, what are the trends in the orthopedic industry, in the orthodontic, and you know, you just want to know what's going on in your industry and speak intelligently to it. Share articles that have to do with trends on your social media pages. Read articles and take insight from them and post them as insight. You know, I received insight recently by reading an article, and here's what I want to share with you. Do Facebook Lives, things like that, that are going to draw your ideal client to you. But you have to be saying stuff that they want to hear. You have to be interesting. You have to be able to draw them. And my clients, my paid coaching clients, because I have a number of people that are invited that I will share this with, but my paid coaching clients, we walk through this kind of thing, and we're going to do it more as we go so that you can become the best. And my motto, you know, my banner over this decade is dominate. We are going to dominate this decade, no matter what our industry is, no matter what we do. If you are connected to me, I'm not going to let you be mediocre. I'm not going to let you, you know, slide into some places. You're going to dominate. And that's what this is all about. And so that's what I wanted to share with you. Just a 30-minute quick, kind of informative call for the group of you. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to share the link with you for this particular session that we have done. I'm going to share that with you so that you can go back and listen again, so that you can get, you know, you can keep going with it, so that you can get it a part of you. And even if you have clients that you are training, coaching, mentoring, consulting, you can take this. Don't just share my video with them. Make your own and share it. You become their resource. They're your clients. You don't want me to become their resource. I do. But you don't. You want to share you. Your clients want you. They don't want me. They want you. And there are, you know, when you make a referral to me of a new client, it's because you know what I offer them, they need. You might not be able to help them the way that I can help them, but I also know there's some things that you know that I don't know, and I would, refer people to you. So it is, this is a let's help each other kind of thing. And so I just shared that with you. I trust you have been blessed. Just 30 minutes. I trust it has encouraged you. It has given you some great, I don't even trust, I know it has. It has given you some great insight about some things that you can be doing as you can to build your following, to become a resource and answer. You know, I always said, the more you learn, the more you earn. The more you can share insight, information with people, the more they want to follow you, they want to buy your products, they want to be connected to you. So that's what this is all about, okay? So on that note, that's where I'm going to end it, and I'm going to figure out why I could not hear you, and we're going to do it better next time. But this is going to be a group call that we do once a month. This was the first one. I believe I'm going to settle into the third Friday of each month, so that you can get it on your calendar. If you work, you can schedule your lunch around this call. So that you can get the information. And each month it's going to be a different kind of information that I share with you as a group. Okay. But now the only thing is I'm going to be able to hear you. You're going to be able to talk. You're going to be able to ask questions. And sometimes you're going to be able to brainstorm with the whole group about something that you might be struggling with and get ideas from everybody that's in the circle. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Thank you for joining. Those of you who have been here, thank you so much. And again, I'm going to share the link and I will talk with you all soon. Right now, I'm getting ready to go back and lay back down. Okay. All right. Talk to you soon.